Alright guys, it's me, Sai, with part 3 to my video. Y'all seen me paint this bumper. Now I'm gonna attempt to wet sand and buff. Now this is how the bumper looks before I do anything. Let me break it down to you. Wet sanding and buffing is a technique auto body mechanics do after painting a car and after the clear coat is cured and dry. To break it down for people to understand that aren't involved in cars or don't know about cars, wet sanding and buffing a car is literally like doing a facial on a paint job. We go in for our facials, and the esthetician does all this that takes a couple layers off of our old skin and reveals the new skin complexion, and we walk out looking like a runway model. It's the same way with cars. When you paint a car, sometimes the clear coat can land on the bumper and it could be kind of wavy in a way, or there might be like debris or dust that actually cures onto the clear coat, and what we have to do is actually sand a little top layer off of it. So you sand the clear coat off, not completely, but the first layer, and then you go in and buff it out like you would do, like your esthetician would massage your face. So that's what we're doing. We're sanding the top layer of the clear coat. What I'm doing right now, I'm using 2500 grit, and then I'm using 3000. And everything I'm doing, I pretty much seen on YouTube, or I learned when I was working at the body shop like years ago. And all the equipment I'm using now is what I have in the garage. So I could probably sand the clear coat down a little bit further to make it way more shiny and smoother. But I know that I did not do a lot of coats of clear on this bumper, so I don't want to sand it to the point where I actually start sanding the white off, which would be horrible. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm using a 3M 3000 sand pad. And after each sanding session, I pretty much clean the bumper off with this blue paper towel. I'm not sure why I called it a session, but every time I sand the bumper with a different grid, I'm going to use the paper towel to clean up. So now I'm using this polisher. Now, if you guys plan on doing this on your own car, like just a disclaimer out there, I'm not responsible if you ruin your own bumper, okay? I'm just making this video and putting it out there, showing people what I've been up to. Anyways, I got this polisher off of Amazon. It's actually amazing. It was like $60. It had a lot of good reviews. There's a few bad ones, but you can't please everyone. I'm not picky. I'm not planning on going pro with doing this. So it did the job, and this little thing actually gets around really nice curvy areas of the bumper. I was having anxiety because last time I tried to buff my car, I actually buffed the paint off, and that was on the hood. That's why the hood is all jacked up now. And just looking at this video now with the spotlight on the bumper, God, that white is way different from my existing car. I mean, the existing paint on my car, which just pisses me off, in a way. I actually like the white that's on my car now because it's more like creamy, and this one has more of a gray hue to it, which is annoying. Anyways, I'm trying to work this compound in. Compound is a liquid you use that you buff into the bumper, and this is what removes like the scratches and brings new skin or new surface to the clear. This compound is really old. It's like 3 years old, so I had to do a couple passes. I did buy a new compound, but it's not going to be here until like mid-October. So, and you know me, I don't have any patience, so I wanted to get this done now, because the longer you wait with after painting a bumper and allowing the clear to dry, the quicker you actually sand it, the easier it is, because the clear coat's a little bit softer, so it's easier. I mean, you don't want to sand it right away, but you want to wait like 2 days or so, depending on the weather. So now I'm using this polisher compound, polisher liquid, whatever you want to call it. I'm cocktailing 3 products. I'm using a compound, I'm using a polisher, and also using a glaze. And I also use a ceramic detailer spray. This is how it turned out. It's not like 100% professional. Like every time I make videos like this, all these professionals come for me. Like, I do this for fun, y'all. I'm not trying to take your job. I do it on my car. I don't expect it to be a show quality car or anything like that. I do it because it's therapy. It gets me away from my busy lifestyle, and I just enjoy doing things. I feel accomplished. Anyways, do you guys see a difference at all? Because At first, I was like, wait, it looks the same. But you see a little bit of shine on that corner. So let me know down in the comments below if y'all think you see a difference on this buff job or not. I'm definitely going to redo it over once the new compound come. But hope you guys learned something from this. And yeah, period poo.